Camerair, you return to Bronson, who's discussing further tales of Callum Desert with Sarah Gray.
Camerair, good to see you again.
Thank you, Sarah Gray. Same to you. Camerair gives Bronson a cute little...
Bronson gives Camerair a tender kiss, seeing her cheeks blush a little. How did your book shopping go, my love?
It was a little tense, but I got what we needed. Camerair gets the books out from her pack, showing Bronson and Sarah Gray.
Good job, Camerair. Sarah Gray has been telling me some beguiling tales and urban legends about the Callum Desert.
There are quite a few.
Which one is the most enigmatic or the scariest?
Very well. One common legend speaks of a ziggurat or temple of sorts deep in the harshest area of the Callum Desert. Some believe that it was the home of a once worshipped god of malevolence who demanded ritualistic sacrifice. The younger his victims were, the better. Worshippers would sacrifice their own progeny in a split second if it meant appeasing their monstrous deity. It's rumored that anyone who defies said deity would suffer a fate worse than death. Speculations and tales differ from that point on. Some also believe that a mountain of treasure remains deep underneath the ziggurat.
Extremely interesting. Well, we'll definitely keep our eyes open for any ziggurats or temples.
Definitely visit Calimport when you can. Lots of unique candy and sweets there, as well as souvenirs.
If the winds of fate takes us down that way.
Camerair takes a seat next to Bronson, ordering a glass of white wine and opening up one of her new books. Well, I'm going to spend a bit of time digging up as much information as I can, but not for too long, as with an early night tonight. Camerair pays for her wine, slipping her glasses on.
Would you like any help with that, Camerair?
Thank you, Bronson, but I have it covered. Even with an extra pair of eyes, we won't get through both of these books tonight.
Very well. What about you, Sarah Gray?
A few more drinks, and then I'll be off.
Then let's a round of shots, for old time's sake.
You hit the nail on the head. Let's do it, Bronson.
Bronson orders a round of the strongest shots they have.
To your health, and safe journeys ahead.
Thank you. Cheers.
As both of you down a shot each, make a Constitution saving throw, Bronson.
Natural 20 plus 6.
Bronson, your dwarven resilience proves its worth, as this shot doesn't affect you much despite it burning your throat. Sarah Gray seems to remain steady as well.
Camerair chuckles, shaking her head, sipping on her wine as she begins to read.
Returning to Alexandra, you take a deep breath before heading into the narrow passageway. Once again, the shadows seem to loom over you in every direction.
How glorious. Alexandra casts the light cantrip on her blade, illuminating most of the area.
Despite the recently conjured light, the darkness still rears, but you feel a little safer.
Alexandra presses on, keeping an eye out for anything peculiar or malevolent.
Roll a perception check.
That's a 16. Hopefully that's enough.
Alexandra, your wits are sharp. From the corner of your eye, a humanoid emerges from the darkness and lunges at you. Roll initiative.
Only a 6 total. God's damn it.
The humanoid shadow slashes at you, eyes dark red. You dodge both swipes, managing to avoid the sudden attacks.
Alexandra retaliates by reaching out with an electrified hand, lightning coursing through the shadow creature's body. Seizing the opportunity, Alexandra retreats back as far as possible.
The shadow creature catches up to you rather easily. It lunges once more, its claws coated in necrotic energy. In its flurry of claw attacks, one penetrates through your mage armor and inflicts mild necrotic damage. Alexandra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit, only a 7.
Alexandra, a tremendously thick wave of fear washes over your body, your soul flinching. You're frightened until the end of your next turn.
Oh great, Alexandra shakily fights back by attempting to zap the thing again.
Your hesitation makes your attack predictable and easier to dodge. The humanoid darkness sliding aside, the creature brandishes its claws once again. Despite the immense fear enveloping your being, you duck and throw yourself to the side, narrowly evading the necrotic claws.
Alexandra points at a spot behind the shadow creature. A sudden loud ringing noise erupts from that very spot. Alexandra is unaffected as the noise builds up, thunderous magic erupting and damaging the damn creature.
A faint hiss sounds from the shadow being, its eyes darkening to a shade of ominous bloody crimson. It strikes out again, claws honed in on you, Alexandra. Your mage armor absorbs the impact, wisps of necrotic magic dissipating into the air.
Alexandra draws upon her formidable blood, her hands soon lashing forwards with thick beams of lightning. Landing a severe hit, Alexandra then retreats back, already conjuring a thick sphere fire. Despite the creature avoiding most of the blast, after she launches it, Alexandra's fireball still hits for decent damage.
The undead monster merely points at you, Alexandra, a thick streak of pure shadow bolting in your direction. It's too quick for you to dodge. It slams into your chest, knocking the wind right out of you. Alexandra, make another wisdom saving throw.
That's worse than before. Only a 3 this time around.
That familiar wave of fear pummels into you again, Alexandra. The undead creature locks eyes with you before slipping into the darkness once more.
Oh, dear me.
Alexandra, somehow, despite the creature having the advantage, your reflexes kick in and you practically fling yourself away as the creature strikes out from within the shadows. It emerges, looking mildly frustrated, but a little weaker than before.
I've had enough of this now. Alexandra just goes for it and fires her multicolored stream of flames in close proximity. Despite everything, the flames propel themselves into the undead monster. The sentient cadaver is set ablaze for a few seconds, Alexandra refocusing as the fear fades.
That was enough. With another daunting hiss, the shadow creature tries to lunge at you recklessly, but it fades into the environment, a small aura of tranquility filling the corridor.
Alexandra sighs in relief, searching through her pack and drinking a standard healing potion. That's much better. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Alexandra trudges and ventures further on down the corridor, still vigilant as ever. She also converts a level 2 spell slot into 2 sorcery points.
Proceeding further into the corridor, you emerge from it into what seems to be a crypt. Torches are barely lit and are high up on the walls. There's a fine red silk carpet that leads from your current position to a metal tomb that's surrounded by spiked metal bars. There, kneeling in front of the tomb, is Bezer Sitvut with a limp body in his grasp. He looks up and in your direction. His eyes are blood red and his mouth is coated in blood.
What the actual fuck? Alexandra immediately casts a firebolt at Bezer.
Roll to hit.
14 plus 7. 21 to hit, dealing 11 fire damage.
Bezer seems to only be fazed by your presence, not your spell.
Cease your hostility. This isn't what you think.
Insight check, 18.
There's truth in his words. Not all of them, but most.
Really? Crouching there all creepy like with the body and blood in your mouth. Explain yourself right fucking now.
Hasse gets to his feet, revealing the body to be a bugbear. This is unexpected, but very well. Alexandra, I'm a sanguinary, a vampire. Have been for decades now.
Why shouldn't I just kill you?
Because I've been managing my condition for years. Never once have I relapsed and involuntarily fed on another.
I know all about your kind. Blood is always your goal. A fixation. It could take decades or centuries, but you will give in to the thirst.
A bold hypothesis, but not one I aim to prove valid.
I've had enough of this bullshit. Alexandra launches a chaos bolt. The swirling psychedelic flames slam into Bezer, psychic damage leaching into him like hookworms.
Alexandra, there's no need for this. We are on the same side here.
Another insight check. Only a damn 7.
You can't exactly tell the intentions or integrity behind his words.
Swiftly pointing at Bezer, Alexandra commanding enchantment magic to swarm the Dragonborn.
Bezer breaks free from the attempt to paralyze him. For the love of tomorrow, stop. If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already.
My concern lies not with myself, but others. You pose too big a threat to the Sword Coast.
Will you come to your senses? I know I haven't earned your trust much, but can you please take a supposed risk for once?
Lowering her hand, Alexandra contemplates. Fine, but so much as look at me wrong and I'll skewer you.
Very well. Please let us discuss.
Alexandra cautiously approaches, still wary.
The metal tomb starts to rumble before the lid is pushed aside. A pale, armored figure emerges, drawing a blade.
Friend of yours?
No, cut it down.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Roll initiative.
Finally, 19 for initiative.
Only 12 total.
Eliza, please commence the first turn of battle.
With pleasure. Flicking her wrist, Alexandra launches another volley of multicolored flames. Poisons erupt upon impact, soaking into the undead cadaver.
The creature looks completely unaffected.
Okay, then Alexandra puts more distance between herself and the creature.
With a small grunt, the walking corpse gets itself out of the tomb. Within a few seconds, its blade is flinging down in Bezer's direction. You avoid the first strike, but the follow-up cuts into your scales. Bezer?
Speaking archaic words, Bassa points at the cadaver, a vague purple illusionary skull appearing above its head. Drawing his longsword, he lunges. Natural 20 and 15 to hit. Laser's attacks are effortlessly precise, his arcane blade easily cleaving into the creature, the purple skull flashing with each strike.
Alexandra draws her new scimitar, the elvish carvings lighting up as she swings. Slicing into the thing's left shoulder, she deals maximum damage, feeling the force of the impact more than usual. Drawing upon her magical bloodline, she slams her now lightning-filled hand into the thing's wound, zapping it.
That attack, along with another blade strike from Baser, finishes the cadaver off for good. Within a minute, it starts to rot before withering away.
That was a fun battle, I'll admit. It didn't last as long as I thought it would, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's head off and upstairs, and I'll explain everything along the way.
All right, but I'm still wary of you.
As to be expected. Trust takes a copious amount of time to build, yet it can fall so quickly and brutally.
Speaking from experience, I concur.
Returning to Mr. Haley's Cirque now. Elowen, you and Lance lay together in your trailer bed as the hour grows increasingly late.
Elowen is cuddled up close with her beloved husband, head against his chest.
Lance keeps Elowen close, head against hers, arm wrapped around her.
Elowen, you're close to falling asleep when a shuffling sound permeates the air.
Elowen stirs a little but stays still, eyes closed.
Make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Even with disadvantage, that's 17.
A sudden rush of fatigue coats your body, but you shrug it off, hearing sounds of laughter coming from close by.
Elowen sits up, shaking Lance's shoulder. Lance, are you awake?
You receive your answer as Lance snores softly.
Elowen slowly lays back down.
From below your bed, a dark black mist forms beside you, turning into something humanoid. Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Only a 6, unfortunately.
Within a second, a clawed hand clamps onto your throat, pinning you down.
Don't make a sound, else I will snap your frail neck.
Elowen will attempt to make out this figure, but with disadvantage since she's not wearing her glasses. Even with disadvantage, I rolled good again. 18.
This humanoid figure is still hard to make out, although his attire is formal and well-dressed. The eyes stand out to you, blood red, and the pupils slit like a reptile.
Don't even try waking up your spouse. He will sleep until I release him from my spell. Elowen Langford, do you want your family to live?
The figure yanks your holy amulet from your neck, despite it causing him pain, setting it aside. His grip on your throat relents a little as he awaits a response.
Elowen bites her lips before nodding, coughing in the process.
Good. If you want it to stay that way, you're going to do some favors for me.
Elowen flinches a little as the figure leans in close.
You can try to spread the word of this little encounter to others, but I would advise against it. Many clerics have tried to defy me, but with no success.
What am I to do?
You will instruct your husband to reveal the full truth about what happened to him before he arrived here.
I already know. He was gravely wounded in battle, but got healed by a druid. Now he's working undercover.
Is that what he told you? Disinformation? All of it? Would you kindly extract the truth from him in some way or another?
And in exchange?
Your family keeps breathing.
Elowen nods quickly.
Primitive deception. I can read your thoughts like one turning the pages of a book. You think you can get the jump on me as soon as you're able. Wrong.
The creature puts a finger to your lips, arcane magic coating your body before plunging his clawed hand deep into your chest. You scream and wail, but you can't make a single sound, and your body is heavy. Every single movement his hand makes, you feel with excruciating detail.
Blood continues to fly and trickle everywhere. With ease, the claws embrace her heart. They quiver with anticipation. Choose your next answer carefully. Your heart is more enticing than a hero's feast.
Elowen nods rapidly, crying intensely, head arched back in unbearable pain. She manages to wheeze out a yes.
I knew we'd understand each other once I put in plainer terms. Now one more thing.
Caressing your heart, the figure carves something into your right arm before he retracts both of his hands and snaps his bloodied fingers, red light flooding the entirety of your vision. Once the red light fades, you awaken slowly, feeling only mildly anxious.
Elowen shoots up, grabbing and putting on her glasses as she checks herself over.
Everything seems fine. No wounds or blood anywhere, but your lower right arm does ache a little. Lance can be seen outside, stood beside Joy as she smokes, their conversation seeming distant. You relax a little, but a tingle makes itself known in the rear of your mind.